Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, buddy.
Here we are. We're Saturday. We have, the slightest of sun breaks. So we've been sitting here eating lunch with our bee equipment ready to go, waiting for a quick sun break, and oh, it's getting gorgeous. So we are going to hurry. For any of you who are curious, this is where I'm storing my bee supplies, in this haunted shed. That's where all my boxes and stuff are. The box of the little crate that you've seen of supplies comes home with me so I can fill it with sugar and have everything on me if I need it. That's where all my extra hive bodies and supers are. Today, it's been raining all day, on and off. We get a very brief patch of sun. So I have my beekeeping dress on, as Kason calls it. And we're going to look at two things before the rain comes and things get too bad. We're going to look in this one. I've already changed the sugar, even though it's widely being ignored. You can see, if this thing's focusing, there you go. You can see these guys are devouring the pollen. This is the good box. Can't get this. There we go, I did it. It's like unhooking your first bra when you're a 15-year-old boy in somebody's basement. It's impossible. There we go. We're not even going to smoke them. I don't have time. Got some burr comb up here. I want to do this quickly before the rain comes back. So these guys, my concern is that they're filling up really fast, and I want to make sure that they have some room. I'm checking to see if I need to put a new box on soon. So we got 3 empty frames, not even touched. This one is number 4, also untouched. Here's number 5, and you can see they're starting on it, starting to source some nectar in there too. And they've touched a little bit of the backside. Just started drawing out some comb. So they're not quite ready for a new box. They're here, and I'd put on a new box here. But you can see they're still very busy at work. Focus, camera, thank you. All doing their jobs, everybody's happy. Some close-up shots for you guys today. They always look so much bigger on a computer screen than when you're sitting here. They all look tiny. Nobody's too upset. They're all just kind of chilled and hanging out. I'm not going to pop them open. I know this hive's healthy and doing great. Like I said, we are in a time crunch. So these guys are going to need a new box soon. So I'm taking another box home, and I wish I could. When I say burr comb, B-U-R-R, it means they have some offshoot of honeycomb going somewhere we don't want it to be. So this right here, this was connected to the lid. So if I had time and was doing a full inspection, I would scrape this out. But like I said, we're working with the sun today. We're just going to put it back. I don't squish anybody. Excuse me, girls. So, like I was saying, these guys are going to need a new box soon. This is a box, sorry. This is what I mean by a box. This hive body. Hive body is where they live and lay eggs. It's where you let the queen run around and do her job. And then I'll put another one of these up here. So it'll be about this tall. And then above that, you put honey supers. And you exclude the queen so that she can't go up there and lay eggs. And they'll only put honey up there, in theory. So that one's doing fine for now. I'm going to take another box home and prepare its foundations. I have all the frames built. The box is painted. Everything's ready to go, except I need to put those black foundations in there. No bees. I always check. Everybody has always told me to check the top box to see if queen's laying on it when you take her off. And that one came off much faster, just like your second time taking a bra off as a 14-year-old boy, because you have motivation. Okay. No queen. These guys are, they're getting into it somewhat. They're really not going gangbusters over that stuff, though. And on this one, unfortunately, we're going to have to pull the frame. They're still only on these first 4. See my hand? First 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't look like they've started here or in any of these, so they're not even close to needing a new box, but we already knew that because these guys have not been doing well. So they started on this one. Okay, so they're at 50%. Well, almost 50%. Hey, girl. Wow, this guy's heavy. This is the one with our queens on it, so I'll be very careful here. We're checking to see... Oh, no, this is our new brood frame. Sorry. Have any of these guys started hatching? Let's look around. These guys are... Camera readjust. These guys are much more calm than last time. If you remember, they were really loud. They were all buzzing me. These guys look like hive A now. Nice and calm. Put this one back. Doesn't look like anybody's hatched out yet, which is to be expected. Probably got another 5 days or somewhere around there before they start hatching. So this one, I believe, is going to be our... Ooh, they didn't like that little knock. No, this one doesn't have the queens on either. Maybe it's the other one. I should have marked them. So you can see these white sheets. That's all capped honey. That means the nectar that they've had in there is done being dehydrated and they've capped it. There's nothing going on here. Yeah, nothing exciting. Anything on the back side? There is. What's going on over there? Also looking to see if I can see any kind of virgin queen. Yeah, they don't like carbon dioxide. When you blow on them, they know that's your breath, and they're upset about it. Don't see anything interesting, queen or otherwise. And slide this guy back in there. Then this one is the one with the queen on it. I feel bad for not knowing. And by queen on it, I mean the queen cell we saw last week. More capped honey. I really think these guys are done with my sugar water. They're not... I gave it to them for 3 or 4 days, and it's not even half gone. So that, I asked somebody, when I see torn open cells like that, when it looks like it's been ripped open, that's probably me removing it from the box. They attach it to the other wall and it just rips as it comes out. Let's turn them. There's our queen cells. I'm keeping them over the box. Notice. Move them a little bit. There's no chewed bottom opens. Well, that one right there maybe? Can't tell if they're still building it or if it's been opened though. But with that said, these other queen cells up here, apparently if a queen hatches and goes around and tries to kill them and stuff, the worker bees will rip open the side of it. I'm actually hearing something. I want the plane to shut up. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I hear a loud vibrating. Kind of like brr, brr, brr. Like it sounds like a cell phone sitting on a table. I'm going to try to stick my phone down in there and see if I can get an audio on that. there. I don't know if that worked or not, but I'm wondering if that is a new virgin queen piping. So let's set this one, I had it backwards. Turn it around here. Virgin queen's pipe, one of the suspected reasons is to identify to tell other virgin queens, I'm over here, let's fight. So one of us is going to claim this hive and the other one is going to die. They kind of call out to each other. Well, I think there's still some intact, untouched queen cells. I'm going to leave these guys alone and let them continue to do their thing. I think some of them have opened. Maybe I could open this one up too. Move this over so I can get a better grip. If there's a queen on here though, I'd really hate to make her fly away. Okay, who's making the sound here? She's not making it anymore. So we have some open cups down there. Focus, thank you. Bunch of open, I think these are all drone. You know, seeing a bunch of capped drone like this, this scares me into thinking she was never mated. I don't see any capped brood, and brood gets capped first. So I'm really wondering if she was ever fertilized, but I don't know that the bees would have tried to turn unfertilized eggs into queens. So still don't know who's making that buzzing sound. I'm still hearing it though. I don't see any eggs on here, so I think we're done.